What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. So today I actually have a pair of women's sneakers. I hardly ever cop women's sneakers just because I don't plan on wearing them, but I still wanted to do a review on these and I still wanted to see these in hand, so I decided to cop a pair online. And these are the women's Air Jordan 4 in the Starfish colorway. So these released this week, and I think they pretty much sold out. And these were a women's exclusive, so we didn't really get like men's sizes, which is a bummer. But I just copped like possibly the biggest size I could find, and then I just wanted to do a review for you guys. So let's just dive right into the shoe. So basically, this shoe is a predominantly black and orange sneaker, but the way that they kind of use those colors is very interesting in the sense that this entire upper is created using this metallic mesh material. And as you can see all those little squares that uh, build up that mesh on the side of the shoe. And I read online that this is supposed to be like the materials that you find on like spacesuits. I'm not really sure if how true that is, but at least on Nike's website, they said this entire model was like inspired by space exploration. I'm not really sure why they decided to go with that theme, but it just said that this metallic mesh material is supposed to represent the materials used on the spacesuits. So basically, you see that material throughout the entire upper of the shoe, and underneath that shoe, you can kind of see this orange material underneath. I'm not really sure what that material is, but I'm guessing it's just leather underneath there, and they use the Starfish orange color. So combined together, the metallic mesh material and the orange leather kind of give off this kind of like shining effect, which I think is pretty cool. It's very different. It's something new. I'm pretty sure we haven't seen something like this on any like Jordan 4 models. So I think it's a really new try, a new step from Jordan brand in terms of the use of materials and like the aesthetics of the sneaker. And on the side of the shoe, we see this plastic mesh or the plastic netting over the mesh for perforation, all done in this like black color. And then you see the plastic support on the side of the shoe as well. And then on the toe box area, you see more of that orange leather underneath the metallic mesh material. And then what's really cool about this shoe is that you can actually see the leather cuts here, and that kind of gives off like this orange piping effect on the side, or like on the overall upper of the shoe. And I think that's a really cool effect. It almost gives off this kind of like glow effect in a nice contrast against the black colors of the shoe. And on the center of the shoe, you see more of that plastic netting here, and underneath that we see the mesh tongue that is typical of a lot of Air Jordan 4 models. And then we see that typical black cotton lace factory laced onto the shoe. And then we also see that kind of like gray plastic lace holder here, as well as here on the plastic support. And on the tongue of the shoe, you see that Jordan Jumpman tab done in this black nylon with the Jordan Jumpman embroidered in orange with the flight text done in white. And I think that's a really cool colorway. And we see more of that metallic mesh netting here on the tongue of the shoe. Now, what's interesting is that this Jordan 4 tongue is really thin compared to the other models that we've seen. Let's say for like the Fire Red 4s, and then it's got this kind of like deconstructed look with the exposed tongue. I think the Jordan brand and Nike have been doing a lot of these exposed tongue models. So I'm not really sure if I'm a fan of it on this model, but it doesn't look that bad. So yeah, I'll give you that. And then on the back of the tongue, we see that Air Jordan text on the black nylon tag. And that text is also done in the Starfish orange color. And the back of the tongue is predominantly this white color, as well as the sock liner on the inner of the shoe. And then what's really cool is that the insole of the shoe is also done in this Starfish orange color. This really bright orange color. And then we see the Jordan Jumpman printed in black on top of the insole. This model does not come with extra laces, so I don't know. I think the retail price point is higher than usual, but it's a kind of a I don't know. I guess they don't give you like extra laces with these, so that's that. And then on the back of the shoe, you see that black heel tab here. And then we see that Jordan Jumpman here done in that gray that we saw on the lace holder. And I think it's a really nice choice by Jordan Brand in the sense that they didn't like overdo the orange color. And I think it was is a pretty nice move to kind of tone it down and then just keep the Jumpman logo in gray. Obviously, this is not an OG colorway, so we're not going to get that Nike Air text here on the back. And then on the midsole of the shoe, we see that typical Air Jordan 4 midsole with the black plastic material here. And then we see that air unit here and that bubble. And then I think this midsole here is like done in the sail color. And my favorite part of the shoe is the outsole on the sneaker. And on the tip of the toe area, we see that Starfish orange color with all these stars that we see on Jordan 4 models. And what's really cool is that on the front traction pad, we see that sail color as well as in the mid part of the shoe. And I don't know, I'm not a big fan of sail color on most Jordan models, but I think they did a really good job. I don't know, this black, orange, and sail and gray sort of go really well together, and I think it's a really nice colorway that Jordan Brand chose to apply on this model. And on that sail, like mid part of the outsole, we see that Jordan Jumpman done in black. And then on the rear area of the outsole, we see more of that Starfish orange color. And basically the other shoe is the same deal. So yeah, and that's basically it. I think, well, I wish I could give you like, tips on wearability and whatnot, but after all, this is a women's shoe, so I'm not really sure how I would pull these off. But at the end of the day, like if you were to rock these are just predominantly like black, kind of like toned down Jordan 4s with some hits of like orange. So I don't think it'd be a too big of a problem. Obviously, if you're not a huge fan of the kind of like the shine effect on the shoe, I guess it might be a minus for you. But overall, I think it's a really cool pair. I'm a little disappointed that Jordan Brand didn't release these in like the full size run, because obviously I think like a lot of guys would want to like have these in their collection, because it's a really cool pair. It's something really different and really new that we haven't seen from Jordan Brand. I'm not going to get too deep into the sizing tips either, because these are women's shoes. So I don't wear women's shoes at all. So I'm not really sure how that goes. But in general, I think that my experience with Jordan 4s is that they do run a little tight near the toe area, especially if you have wider feet. So I went true to size in terms of my Fire Red 4s, but if you want that like extra comfort and like wiggle room in the toe area, I suggest that you go at least like a half a size up. So I guess that's the sizing tip that I would give you on this model. Resale wise, I don't think there's any like resale premium on this model, so it shouldn't be like a huge problem to cop these and have them in your collection for like any of the ladies out there. Or if you're a guy who's looking to cop a pair, I don't think it should be too difficult to find a pair online. So yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to try something different and include a women's shoe review once in a while. So, and I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you found this video informative, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel grow, and I'll be pushing more content really soon. Thanks for watching.